Hello again, YouTube. Once again, we're on the clock, as we will always be. I ran over a little bit yesterday, and you might have to watch me, but it's my plan to always end this completely, just stop when this timer sounds. That was the plan from the start. Last time it was a bit rushed, and I had to fly through things. And once again, we're on the audio in the booth at the moment. So the audio, although the audio might get a little bit worse in a moment, I might take you for just a quick stroll outside. So there you go. Look, we're at 4 minutes, 25 seconds. Now, I didn't really, because I had to fly through it, I didn't really have much time to explain everything in detail. So the idea of this channel then is that I will still put things on Sleepless Night. I don't want the Sleepless Night channel to die, right? The Nights Arcade gaming channel will run concurrently with this one, but I don't want the Nights Arcade. I don't want the Sleepless Night channel to die. So, you know, I want that to be a place where we can put little films and things like that we make when we have the capacity to make them. But I want to keep it alive with this thing. And the objective, the long pie in the sky objective, is to get something that I've created, some story that I've created or characters that I've created on the big screen, right? So that's not necessarily us filming it. That's maybe getting a book published and seeing, you know, if we can get it filmed, or seeing if we could run some sort of collaboration to get it filmed. I don't know. There are a million different solutions to it. And to be honest, I haven't really even thought through them yet. I daren't think that closely about it. That's the long-term goal. And we're going to go in steps. Right, so while you're watching this, you know, yes, the first two of these have been here in the booth, and maybe some of the later ones will be, but like, for example, today, we're packing because tomorrow we're off to see the Swedish relatives in Stockholm, my wife's relatives in Sweden. So we're off, we're packing, we're getting ready to go. And today is going to be in the booth, and maybe some of the other ones will be in the booth, but they won't always be, because you'll be seeing parts of my life, you know, the ups and downs. You know how vlogs work, for goodness sake. The ups and downs. You'll see me in my capacity as a voiceover artist. You'll see me in my capacity at making gaming videos, perhaps. We'll put some of those on the camera at some point. And when it eventually happens, you'll see me starting to write the new book. But the objectives, I figured we'd just break down. So the first step is going to be getting enough subscribers to put the first book that I wrote online for free, right? Chapter by chapter. Here is the offending item. This one. This is the latest draft. I don't know whether this, I think it's about the 5th draft of this book, but this one has got all sorts of little notes that my wife has made and things like that on her opinion, because she was actually one of the early readers, but she read like the 3rd draft because I didn't meet her for quite a while after writing this book. So this book I'm going to put online for free. You can probably already, if you go far enough back through my blog, you can probably already find, I don't know if it's the first chapter or the first 1,000 words or something online that I did in a blog hop competition. And I'll tell you what I'll do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the first 1,000 words roughly on the blog, right? And when that's done, I'll put a link. It won't be done this weekend because we're going away, but when that's done, I'll put a link to the blog for those of you who don't know where to find it, and you can go and read the first 1,000 words there and tell me whether you think it's worth putting this online. But, you know, I've had some favourable things from publishers and agents over the years, so here's the offending item. We're going to put that on, and I'm trying to decide at the moment of a number that I have to reach of subscribers before I put that first book up. The objective then, once I've got a bit of a following and people are reading the first book, is to write the second book, which I haven't even started writing yet, but I've started sketching out little notes for, to write the second book and then try and get that one published through your very loud voices. Right? So that's what we're going to do. And all I'm trying to do at the moment is come up, I think anything less than 1,000 subscribers is way too few to make it even worth putting it online, even though it'll be free. So somewhere between 1,000 and 5,000 subscribers. Do you have any suggestions? Let me know what they are. Somewhere between 1,000 and 5,000 subscribers. So let me know what you think, and we'll go from there, shall we?